Top 5 reasons why you must get the new Z. The Nissan Z is a JDM icon designed to dominate the US market and to prove to the US car enthusiasts that Nissan can be fun too, and the sports car market is still alive. It started with the classic 240Z, sporting an inline 6-cylinder with a long hood design and a short trunk. Now, with the new Z almost hitting on the dealer floors, we lay out the top 5 reasons on why you must get the new Z, aka 400Z. Number 5. Designed by Enthusiast for enthusiasts. The new Z is an old recipe for a sports car that is proven to work. Rear-wheel drive platform, turbocharged engine, and sporting a manual transmission. Yes boys, turbo with a manual transmission. These attributes were heavily pushed by Nissan as they have been listening to their die-hard customers. Apart from listening, they wanting to offer this car as an exciting sports car to the public, which is one of the goal of the classic 240Z. Cause you know, what's the point of driving a fast car if you can't enjoy it, right? Number 4. Proven engine package. The basic formula of a Nissan Z was to name their Z model according to the engine displacement. However, the new one will be sporting a 3.0 turbocharged engine. This engine has been used by the Infiniti Q50 Red Sport. Even though this is not a new engine, it does not mean it's bad. Good thing about this is that the engine has been tinkered around by enthusiasts for some time already. It has proven simple bolt-ons which could reach more than 100 horsepower and possibly almost 150 plus if done right. Number 3. Destined to be a future classic. As most of Nissan's sports cars, it has created a huge cult following. In the new Z, the designers have been inspired from the previous model's successful lines. You can clearly see that the Nissan car designers have used the simple yet iconic lines of the 240Z on the front and side of the car. For the rear, they have been inspired by the 300ZX. With the sum of these iconic details, it is safe to say that the new Z is a beautiful modern sports car. No doubt this would end up on today's teenagers' room as posters of dream cars, or even better as wallpapers on their smartphones. Before we carry on, can you do us a favor and hit that like button? Okay, let's go back to Number 2. Keeping it entry level. The new Z has been priced for $40,000 for the entry level. I mean, it sounds pricey, but when you know the details of it, then it wouldn't sound so expensive. For one, Nissan mentioned that the entry level will have the same engine horsepower as the fully loaded one. Yes, you heard that right, the same horsepower, so you'll get the same choo-choo sound and horsepower as the expensive counterpart. Sounds like a bargain to me. I mean, come on guys, the entry-level Z is meant to be modified, and with the same engine horsepower with the top dog, you can offset some of those engine mod budget to a new set of forged wheels and maybe a better brake kit upgrade. I'd say it's a win-win situation for us car enthusiasts. Number 1. Possibly the last of its kind. With Nissan's recent scandal, like its former CEO escaping from Japan, this created uncertainty within the company. Rumor has it some investors have pulled out from Nissan and thus creating financial trouble within the company. Plus, as more car companies shifting to electric vehicular development due to governments mandating not to sell petrol-powered cars in the future, then it's easily safe to say that this new Z could possibly be the last petrol-powered Z. Now, if you want to enjoy that turbo spool with blow-off valve and paired with exhaust crackles, then it would be best to get yourself a new Z. But convincing the wife to get one would be a different story. You know what I'd do? I'd make the choo-choo as my text notification sound, that way she doesn't forget. So, will you be getting the new Z when it comes out? I know I definitely will. You know what else is exciting? The new Civic Type R. Likewise, it could be also the last of its petrol kind. I think that the car is also amazing, and you should check this video out on why we think it is.